Hey everybody, welcome to Ottawa Swordplay's Saturday drill class. I'm Craig. I'm glad to have you here. We've been working the last week a lot with improvised Pell things. So today I'm going to be working with my synthetic sword. I'm actually not going to be doing too many things with the Pell. Some of the stuff isn't going to work as well for that. And we're looking at ways to improve them, but I did want to talk about this. We basically just got a wooden spear here in a milk crate on a chair, and there's a couple of weights holding the spear in place. And it works quite well. We can move the Pell around a little bit, but it takes some effort, or we can move the spear, so it works really well as a displacement target and just an indicator of where our strikes go. Anyway, today we're going to be doing some stuff with stepping back as well as some stuff from our offside. But as usual, we're going to start with our foundation actions, and we will start with our foot rotations. So feet shoulder width apart, weight on the balls of your feet. We're going to rotate all the way to one side and then back and forth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and we're gonna do our windshield wiper action. And as we've been doing recently, when I have the sword in my right hand, when I rotate down to the outside, I'm gonna grab the pommel, and when I come back to the inside side, I'm gonna grab it in a half swording grip. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The more you can do that without actually even looking at where you're grabbing, the more these actions become automatic. Now we're going to do the left hand, and this side we're just going to do it one-handed, down to the outside, up, inside, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now last week we were working on the tsuken, and we're not going to be doing that today, but we came up with a new foundation action that I still think is really useful. And part of what I'm focusing on here is letting the sword hang at the end of my arms. So I don't want to be bending at the elbows as I do this. I want my sword to be hanging like this. And the side that I have the sword on, it should be at that side. And for the warm-up version of this, we're just going to keep our feet fairly even. And then I'm going to extend the sword forward and then pull it back onto the other side. So from front on, it's forward and then back and hanging on the side. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So even though that was focused particularly on doing the tsuken, everything we do, we want the sword to end up hanging long at the end of our arms, and we seldom want to pull our arms in towards our body, bending our elbows. So it's still a useful thing to practice, just that mindset. All right, now today we are going to be doing a fair amount of footwork, and we're going to start with our passing steps. And you can incorporate the sword into this if you want, or you can leave it out of this completely. If you're using the sword, just remember the sword should move first, then we rotate, and then we take our step. And whatever kind of action we're doing, the sword crosses, then our feet rotate, and then we pass. So I'm going to do passing steps forward that way. And we're just going to go across the room here. Now, you may run out of space before I do. If you do, turn around and go forward in the opposite direction. All right? So, yeah, I here. So I'm going to rotate and step, sword, rotate, 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 step. All right, now from here, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go backwards. So I'm going to move my sword across, rotate on the balls of my feet, and then pass backwards. And you're going to do the same thing along with me. So sword, rotate, step, 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 sword, rotate, step. Now, one of the reasons why we do things this way is so that we're not committing our body before we need to. If I'm leaning into my strike, my weight is committed forward, and then it's really hard. If I suddenly want to shift back, I have to take the weight off the foot that I'm stepping with before I can do that. So by rotating on the balls of our feet, we're keeping our feet even, which means that having done that rotation, I can step forward, but from here I can also step back if that turns out to be the better thing. So it's good to practice being able to make the choice on the fly. In a solo exercise, all we can really do is practice changing it up. So we're going to do our 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and we're going to follow it with 2 steps back, 1 step forward. So in this case, if you run out of room, just switch to 2 back, 1 forward, and then if you run out of room again, 2 forward, 1 back. So I'm going to go sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back. All right, so we're going to switch to 2 back, 1 forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward, 1 more set, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, back, sword, rotate, forward. All right, so that's quite a lot of footwork. And remember, footwork, sword play. Footwork is generally less fun, but it is really the foundation of everything we do. Being good at footwork will make up for a lot of other shortcomings. So it's really good to practice it a lot, even if it's less fun. Now, we are going to start our techniques, and as usual, we're going to start just with our sword hound. And for this one, I am going to use my pel, and we're going to break it down into our 3 parts. So we'll be doing the extend, rotate, and step forward. And when we extend and rotate, we either want to engage or almost engage the blade, and then our step forward, we're using our structure to displace or control the point. So we're going to do 10 of these. Extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, that's 5, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, 3 more, extend, rotate, step, 2 more, extend, rotate, step, and last one, extend, rotate, step. All right, now, normally we want to do the torn how moving forward. We move forward with almost everything we do. If we have somebody charging in at us with a threat in a sword fight though, we may want to give ourselves room, which gives us time, so we'll do the same thing backwards. And so this is where my PEL becomes less useful, because I'm going to do the same setup, but I'm going to extend, rotate, and pass back. And I'm just trying to maintain control of the center as I pass back as before. All right? So I'm going to face the other way this time, and we're going to do 10 again. So extend, rotate, back, reset, extend, rotate, back, reset, extend, rotate, back, reset, extend, rotate, back, and reset, extend, rotate, back, that's 5, extend, rotate, back, reset, extend, rotate, back, that's 7, extend, rotate, back, reset, 2 more, extend, rotate, back, and last one, extend, rotate, back. All right, now, we have a couple of techniques that we use more often going backwards than we do going forwards. And the first one of those is the parter, which is also the Scheitelhau, or the Scheitler, which is the part strike, or the scalp strike, depending. And for this one, we do have a transition at our decision point, but it's not a thumb grip transition, which is why we didn't do the thumb grip practice today. So once I've extended, I'm then going to lift as I rotate and then pass backwards. So to break this down, we'll do the extension, rotate, lift, pass. All right? So we'll do 10 of those as well. So extend, rotate, lift, pass. Reset, 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 extend, rotate, lift, pass. That's half. Extend, rotate, lift, pass. Remember when you lift, you want to look under your hands. Extend, rotate, lift, pass. 3 more. Extend, rotate, lift, pass. 2 more. Extend, rotate, lift, pass. And last one. Extend, rotate, lift, pass. Now the parter can be done with steps forward. Usually when I do this one with steps forward though, I don't like to go in a straight line because I want to create space from my opponent. So if this is my opponent, their weapon is generally a little bit to my left, their right, which means that when I do this, I want to do it with a wide spring out to the side so I'm moving away from their point. So from the front, the way that this is going to look, I'm going to extend here, and then I'm going to lift, step, triangle. So I'm stepping out quite wide with this one. Because I'm stepping wide, my foot is already at the angle that I want for this step, so I don't need to do my foot rotation. All right, we're going to do 10 of that. So extend, lift, step, triangle. Reset, 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 extend, lift, step, triangle. That's 5. extend, lift, step, triangle, reset, extend, lift, step, triangle, reset, 3 more, extend, lift, step, triangle, extend, lift, step, triangle, and last one, extend, lift, step, triangle. So that's how we would do the parter going forward, and we end up not moving very far forward because it's such a wide step. That's okay, we want to keep ourselves at a safe distance. Now, the parter has what I consider to be a corollary technique for the other side. When I'm left foot forward, if I'm passing, then I will end up with my right side forward, and that means whether I'm passing forward or back, and that means my right side is forward, which gives me lots of reach for the parter. However, if I'm right foot forward and I'm passing back, now I'm left side forward, and this shortens my reach here. So we can extend our reach with a gaze slim by letting go with our upper hand and extending with our off hand. And this can be done defensively much the way that a parter is, with a pass back, but it can also be done as a neck rise or chasing somebody who's running away. So we're going to start with the stepping back version, and for this one, I am going to actually start right foot forward, and just for fun, I'm going to start in the gate guard. So elbow with my sword pointed low, also Wechselfoot. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend, rotate, step back, and as I step back, I'm releasing with my right hand. And then the final thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back to my hip. So this is similar to the tsuken, and I'm going to catch it again. And I'll show that from this side as well. So I'm extending, rotating, passing back, and then pulling back to this hand so that I'm landing in a board guard. All right? So we will do 5 of these, and then we're going to complicate it. All right? So extend, rotate, pass back with the release, recover. Reset, extend, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset, extend, rotate, release, pass back, recover. That's 3, reset, extend, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset, extend, rotate, release, pass back, recover. With a full weight sword, this is actually fairly heavy. Is that 5? We did 5. All right, good. So how are we going to complicate this? Well, we're just going to add it to our own half. So to put this together, I'm going to start in my tower. I'm going to extend, rotate, step. Now I'm already at full extension, so I'm going to rotate again, release, pass back, and recover. And this is a way that we can keep threat as we are moving back out of distance. All right, so we'll do 10 of these ones, starting from the tower. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover. Reset. And we're at 6. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover, reset, 3 more. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover, reset. 2 more. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover, reset. Last one. Extend, rotate, step, rotate, release, pass back, recover, reset. All right, so that's doing the Gaisland stepping back, but we can also do the Gaisland with a pass forward. It works essentially the same way. And again, this is for a neck horizon, so if your opponent is fleeing away from you after you have done your attack, then you can continue and get a long extension after them. So from our left board, right foot forward, for me to do this, I'm going to extend further, rotate, release, pass forward, and then again, I'm going to pull the pommel back to my hip. And yeah, this, if you need to recover sooner than I say recover because the sword is heavy, go ahead and do that. I'm using a synthetic, which is pretty light. All right, so we're going to do 5 from left board guard. So we will extend, rotate, release, pass forward, recover. Reset, extend, rotate, release, pass forward, recover. Reset, extend, rotate, release forward, recover. That's 3. Extend, rotate, release, pass forward, recover. 1 more. Extend, rotate, release forward, recover. And now we're going to do 5 more, but we're going to add it onto a sword hound, or a counter strike. So starting from the tower, how this will work, I'll extend, rotate, step, extend, rotate, release, pass forward, recover. So I've tried to engage them, they ran away, I chased them. So from the tower, extend, rotate, pass forward, rotate, release, pass forward, recover. And reset back. 4 more. Extend, rotate, pass forward, rotate, pass forward with the release, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, pass, extend, rotate, release, pass, recover. Reset. Extend, rotate, pass, extend, rotate, release, pass, recover. Last one. Extend, rotate, pass, extend, rotate, release, pass, recover. All right, so that's the Gaisland. And it is what we do on the offside in place of a putter. I don't find the putter that useful on that side, but the Gaisland works better on that side and not at all on the other. So they're the offside versions of each other, in my opinion. Now, the other offside technique that we're going to work on today is the Wechselhau and Abschneiden. And to clarify, in the manuscripts, the Wechselhau is used to refer to the entire technique. For clarity, when explaining what we're doing, I use the Wechselhau for the first part, that is our strike from the shoulder, and we're going to start just with that. And this is an unusual strike for us from the early sources because I'm going to extend and then I'm going to actually go past the center and bring my point almost to the floor. And then I'm going to rotate and step forward. So I'm stepping forward into the gate. I'm intentionally overswinging. All right? So it's going to be extend, overswing, rotate, step. We'll do 5 of those. Extend, rotate, overswing, step, reset, extend, overswing, rotate, step, reset, extend, overswing, rotate, step, reset, 2 more, extend, overswing, rotate, step, reset, extend, overswing, rotate, step. That's it. I almost made you do an extra one. All right, now, the main reason we do this is as an invitation for the Abschneiden, which is our off-slicing. And so from our Alber guard, I'm going to drive the pommel down and bring the sword back up to my right. And this is one of our techniques that is meant to pick up anything that passes in front of me, any threat, and bring it to this side. So we're going to do 10, just static from here. So from Alber, push the pommel down and drive up like this. So that's 1, and push, 2, 3, reset, abschneiden, reset, abschneiden, reset, abschneiden, reset, abschneiden, reset, 3 more, abschneiden, reset, abschneiden, reset, last one, abschneiden, reset. All right, now we're gonna follow that up with a strike. So right now, I'm in line with this threat. When I do my abschneiden, I take it away to that side, rotate my feet, and pass in against the, giving opposition against that threat. I'm not gonna do it to the pellet every single time, because I'll have to reset it, but I will just show that again. So this is right in line with my face. I drive the pommel down to bring the threat to the outside. I rotate on the balls of my feet, and then I pass forward, maintaining this opposition. All right, so from Albert, we're gonna do this together. So we're gonna do abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. That is 1. Reset, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. 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 5, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. Reset, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. 3 more, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. Reset, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. Last one, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. All right, now we're gonna put 5 together with the full Wechselhau abschneiden. So it'll be extend, overswing, rotate, step, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step, like that. All right, so starting now with 5, extend, overswing, rotate, step, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. Reset. Extend, overswing, rotate, step, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. Reset. Extend, overswing, rotate, step, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. That was 3, 2 more. Extend, overswing, rotate, step, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. Last one. Extend, overswing, rotate, step, abschneiden, rotate, extend, step. So that is the full basic abschneiden. Of course, in our extended sequence, we do our Wechselhau from the high tower, high vom pad, do the abschneiden, rotate, and as we're about to step in, the canonical response for our opponent is to do a high winding. So we turn it into an outside waker or Krumpau, and then shoot our point long, go through, snap over. I think that is the single longest and most complex play in the early League to Hour sources. So given that, we're going to do 4 of our extended sequence. And I'm going to start going this way, and I'll rotate my facing each time. So we're going to start from the tower guard. I'll do the first one slowly, and we're going to do our counter strike, wind into ox, step back with the Schielhau on our right, forward with a thwarter, forward with the second thwarter, back with a parter, back to high vom pad. Wechselhau, abschneiden, crump, shoot long, go through, schnappen, recover. All right, and from the tower, Zornhau, first winding, Schielhau back, thwarter forward, parter back, back to high vom pad, Wechselhau, abschneiden, crump, shoot long, go through, schnappen, recover. reset, Sornhau, first winding, Shielhau, Sverhau, second Sverhau, harder back to high thumb pod, Wechselhau, Abschneiden, Waker, shoot long, go through, schnappen, recover. And last one, hopefully you can hear me. Sornhau, first winding, Shielhau back, Sverhau forward, Scheitelhau back to high thumb pod, Wechselhau, Abschneiden, crump, crump, go through, schnappen, recover. That's the class for today. Hopefully we'll see some of you in class on Tuesday and the rest of you next week on the next